Oh my god, there's so many pops.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Dave.
And Lauren.
It is 3 days before these bad boys expire. Hot cash. I have 12 of these bad boys.
Give me some.
So we're
I
gonna
want to buy some things.
No, we'll take a look. We're gonna head over to Hot Topic now and see if they have some stuff. I went there last week. They had nothing that I needed. Hopefully they got some new stuff in. Again, I have 12 of these coupons. They're $15 off $30. So I believe if I did the math right, I'll end up spending about 180 bucks. I can get 29 pops. And I think after discounts and everything, each pop will cost me a little over $6 each, which is awesome savings. It's less than half off. It's more than half off. I'm sorry.
I can have 10 pops. You could have 2.
Yeah, you'd be lucky if you get any. All right, here we go. Before we hit up Hot Topic, we're gonna go to every Funko Pop collector's favorite store to look for exclusives. Walgreens. The worst agreement ever between two companies. A company that supplies them with some of the best exclusives and a store that never carries them. Let's see what we can find. Nothing.
No.
Horrible.
It's Harry Potter.
Yeah, who wants Harry Potter?
What?
It's always the same ones. Alright, so we just left Walgreens. Of course, nothing as you saw. Walgreens is the worst. I don't understand why Funko continues to do business with them and give them some exclusives. We should start like a petition. We should start a petition against Funko and Walgreens.
What is that?
All exclusives should be sent to Hot Topic or Toys R Us. No more Walgreens. Hashtag screw Walgreens. Let's start it, guys. All right, we're off to Hot Topic. How's that cookie? Nothing like doing a little Funko Pop hunting with your 8-year-old daughter that can't sit still. Yeah, I'm right here. You gonna catch up anytime soon? I'm almost there. You're right there?
Yeah, I just watched it.
All right.
Hot Topic.
Let's hope we find some cool stuff. We have a decent amount here. Hopefully we can get some that we need.
Did you put
Let's see what we
bamboo
get. All right, so we just left Hot Topic and we have a bunch here. We used, what, 8 Hot Cash coupons.
We still have...
Which-
Wait. 12. Wait, 8. We still have 4 more left.
4 more left. We have 4 more Hot Cash left. We used 8. We have 2 huge bags of pretty much all pops, but then we picked up 3 little other toys. We're not going to say yet. We'll show you guys in the video. 3 little collectible figures for Lauren. So now I might head over to a local mall that has another Hot Topic to see about getting rid of these last 4, just because the coupons end on Sunday and today's Friday and I don't want to lose them. I don't have my little partner in crime. She actually went with her grandmother and aunt to do some clothes shopping, so can't tear the girl away from her clothes shopping. So I'm here at the mall on my own. Gonna go check out a couple stores. They have a GameStop in here, Hot Topic, and FYE. So I'll go check those out and see if I can't find some good stuff. All right, so I hit up my mall, hit up Hot Topic, got a couple more Funko Pops. One of the ones was James McGill from Better Call Saul. A few people were asking for it. I grabbed the last one. Finally, got one. Now heading over to FYE. All right, left at FYE, found a couple exclusives, found 3 regular where they had a buy 2 get 1. Of course, not off the exclusives, but I picked up 2 exclusives also. All right, just left the mall, like I said, went to FYE, Hot Topic, and GameStop. GameStop had nothing. Hot Topic had a couple things. I picked up a few, used a couple more of my hot cash. I still have 2 left. I'm gonna check online, see what they have. But I did stop at FYE, found a couple. They had 2 for 1, not on the exclusives. So I picked up 3, and then they had 2 exclusives that were really cool that I picked up, and I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get into the opening.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dave, and I have the most epic, massive Funko Pop haul that I have ever done. I'm sure there might be people out there on YouTube that have done bigger ones, but this is pretty massive. First, we're going to start with my FYE haul, and let's get into it. So first up, I'm going to start with one I got. It's in the Disney line. It's number 167. It is Mushu and Cricket from the Mulan movie. All right, there you go. That's really cute. There's Mushu, and there is Cricket. That is awesome. Cute little pops. Take a look at them a little closer. There's Mushu. There's Cricket. Really cute, really nice, detailed. No paint flaws. There are no paint flaws whatsoever. Really like the detail on it. As I'm seeing with the newer pops, a lot of great detail. If you get some older pops from older series, you can tell the detail wasn't really there, but these are really, really great. Detailed, very nice. That's awesome. So we got Mushu and Cricket. Next up in here, okay, here's another Disney one I grabbed. This is another Disney one. It's number 72. It is the Santa Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Here we go. We got Jack Skellington dressed like Santa. Santa Jack. That's really cool. Let's bring it in for a little closer look. There he is. Very detailed. Great work with the teeth. He's got the Santa hat on, the beard. He's holding a little present. And he's got the boots and everything on. This is a great... What I love about this pop too, this is great because this is something you could put out on, Christmas time as a decoration. Have sitting there. That's pretty cool. I like that. So there we go. We got Santa Jack Skellington. So this was an FYE exclusive. This is from the Independence Day 4 movie, the original one, not the rebooted one they're making, the sequel. This is number 283. It is the FYE exclusive, the Alien, which is like, I think it's like the alien shell kind of thing. That is really nice. I love the color on this. It has a great like green and blue kind of esque skin tone on it, which is really awesome. I'll bring it in closer. Maybe you guys could pick up on that color if you see. It's got like a green with like just a hint of like a cool blue in there. Turn it around. So it's again great paint work on it. Very nice detail. I love the tentacles and everything popping out. The wide eyes really stand out on these pops because of the light color, but it's like a dark color contrast to the bright white eyes. Really stands out. This is really awesome. I like this one. And this one I picked up. It is from the American Horror Story Freak Show line. It's number 243. It is Twisty the Clown. Now, you guys might remember, I do have the San Diego Comic-Con unmasked Twisty, where he's missing the mask part. But I have not been able to find this Twisty anywhere in over almost a year. And then I happened to pop into my FYE while I was looking, and there he was behind a bunch of other pops. Because one thing about these stores with these pops, which aggravate me, I don't know about you guys, but it is amazing how they have no order, no nothing with the pops. They're just all thrown in areas, and like you have to sit there and rustle through them all. There you go. I loved the Twisty character in the American Horror Story Freak Show. I did feel like they killed him off too early. I thought he was an awesome character. And I do like the masked one. That's really cool. So now I got the masked and the unmasked for the collection. There he is. We'll bring it in a little closer. Look how cool he looks. So detailed. I love the hair. Really stands out. He's holding his little club here. He's got the dirty outfit on. His mask was all dirty. His face is all dirty. Bright white eyes. Really awesome. Great pop. Love it. All right. Moving forward. All right. My last one for my FYE trip. It is another... well, it's not an FYE exclusive. It's a PX Previews exclusive. I've been finding a lot of the PX Preview exclusives in FYEs, so I don't know if they're affiliated with each other. I have no clue, but I'm not going to complain. This is from the Pop Heroes line. This is Swamp Thing, number 82, and I know now that there's a flocked scented one. I don't know about you guys, but I can get into the scented pops. I loved the Swamp Thing movies back in the day. There you go. That's awesome. Great detail. Love all like the vines and the branches and everything on him. The red eyes are great. Now, there you go. You see the front there? That's awesome. Now, and I'm gonna point something out. And I know I did recently see this on. I did recently see somebody else mention this on one of their videos, and I believe it was the Grumpy Nerd, because he had gotten, I think, the same one. And I do agree with him. If you look at the back and the top, you could tell that Funko did not continue doing their color. If you've seen the front, all like the branches and everything are all brown. And then it kind of ends right there. Now it's green. And in the back, they didn't bother. Now that's just lazy. They should have really made that all brown. I mean, how much extra paint could it have been? How much more time? It would have really pulled it all together, made it look just, you know, even that much better. I mean, it's still a great pop looking at it that way, but then if you turn around, you're going to go, oh, what happened? They didn't paint? And it's weird because they do have like shading in there, so you know they painted the back. It's odd why they didn't just finish the brown. I don't know why they didn't do that, but this is a really cool pop. Love the Swamp Thing movie. That's awesome. That finishes my FYE stop. Let's get into my next one, and we're going to go with, why not? We'll go with a Walgreens run. I headed up to a local Walgreens, and I finally found some exclusives. No, they're not the Marvel exclusives because I cannot find those anywhere. And I have another bone to pick here with Funko, and I've questioned them when they do their live questions on Twitter. I have put straight tweets out to them, asked them, and I don't get anything back. Because a lot of these companies, you don't hear back when you're like asking them a question, you know, kind of talking about their company badly. If you're talking about them positively, you know, of course they get back to you right away. They retweet you. Oh, you're great. You ask them something that they might consider negative, and you don't hear from them. You just hear crickets. But, you know, that goes for a lot of other people on the internet that I contact to do stuff with, and I never hear back from them. It is what it is. I think the Funko agreement they have with Walgreens is one of the worst agreements they have. They should pull their agreement with Walgreens with exclusives, pull all their exclusives, and put those exclusives to places that actually carry them and actually have a decent amount in stock, such as Hot Topic, FYE, Barnes & Noble, Target, even though Target's sometimes hit or miss. But, I mean, Hot Topic, FYE, or Barnes & Noble, or GameStop even. Why can't they give those the exclusives? They're constantly giving exclusives to Walgreens, and it's BS. I just happen to find these. Lucky me. And again, this was on Staten Island. This wasn't even on Long Island. So on every Walgreens on Long Island either carries Frozen, one generic G.I. Joe one, or now I'm seeing, I see some Duck Dynasty still. Whatever. So let's get into it. First up, we're going to go with a Walgreens exclusive. This is in the Star Wars line, number 92. It is the I don't know if you say AT driver. Again, I do like Star Wars, but I'm not a crazy fanatic like a lot of people are. But there you go. I'll pop them off the base. That's cool. It's a cool little pop. Very white. Look at that. Very white. I like to have the great thing about the white pops is that the colors pop very well. Like the red, just you see it right away. The red and black down here you see right away. That's pretty cool. Even the back there. It's a cool pop. Of course, it's a bobblehead. And we got number 97 in the Star Wars line. Again, it's a Walgreens exclusive. This is, I don't know how to say this. Plo Koon? I don't know. Whatever. Just looks cool. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's a weird looking face right there. Look at that. Let's bring that in close. There he is. Plo Koon. Whatever. That's a pretty cool looking face he's got there. He's got his little mask on. He's holding a lightsaber, it looks like. Got some weird thing on his hand there. That's a really cool detailed pop. I like the detail on the head. That's really cool. All right. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments, because again, I'm not too familiar. Are these from like a certain movie? Are these from Force Awakens? Because I don't remember them. Are they from other movies? Here we got another Walgreens exclusive. Again, it's Star Wars, number 95. And it's Ray Yes. I guess that's how you say it. There you go. We'll get him out of his box. That's weird. That's a weird looking pop. Star Wars characters are the best. There you go. He's got his 3 eyes. He's got his gun. Very detailed. You know, nothing really crazy about these. The faces are very detailed, look really cool, and the bodies are, you know, pretty basic, nothing special, but these are cool. They're great to add to the Star Wars collection. So we'll throw him right there. As you see, the collection is starting to grow. And then my last one here for the Walgreens, it's Star Wars again. It's number 96 in the line, and it's Kit Fisto. Now, also, the other thing with these, a lot of the boxes I got are like a little bent, or the boxes aren't in great shape for any of these. But again, these were the only ones I could find. They only had 1 or 2 of each. The other boxes were worse. I took the better boxes. And I had to grab them because I never knew if I don't know if I'm ever going to see them again. And that's what I can't stand about Walgreens. And I know a lot of other Funko collectors have problems with Walgreens. Most of us do. I know there are some lucky ones that have good Walgreens and get what they're looking for, but not us, not in my area. But that's pretty cool. He looks really cool. Oh, I love the back. That's a really cool pop. Look at the face, very detailed. I like the color. Got these weird. I don't know what this is. And in the back, that's pretty cool. Very detailed, very nice. That's cool. We got that one. All right, so next up we're gonna get into, now these are the 3 pops that I got from Gadgets and Gizmos, which is over near my Hot Topic. And these are the only 3 pops that I paid full price for. So again, everything you're gonna see here I got on sale. I had a coupon, had hot cash, or they were having some clearance or sale on them. Buy 2, get 1, buy 1, get 1 30% off, whatever. This is number 95 in the Superheroes DC Comics line. It is Cyborg. So I picked up Cyborg, and the new ones, if you can see in the back there, the new ones they have are Firestorm, Black Manta, Supergirl, what was that, Power Girl? Yeah, Power Girl and Cyborg. I'll just let you know, out of those 5, I got 3. I haven't found the other 2 yet. So let's get into that. The first one I have here is Cyborg. All right, not bad. Basic little pop. I like the silver. This would be cool in like a metallic. I'm sure they'll make that exclusive, because they can't just make it straight out. Not charges for 3-4 different pops, but that would be cool if that was metallic. But that's not a bad looking pop. Basic. Pretty detailed, but nothing really that special to stand out about it. I do like how they have the one black eye and the one red eye for the Cyborg part, which is pretty cool. So there you go, we got Cyborg. We'll throw him there. We got number 93 in the line, and it is Supergirl. And I know this isn't based on the show, this is based on the comic book character, but it kind of looks like how she even comes off on the show. And I do like that show, and I like this pop. That is really cool. That is a really awesome Supergirl pop. Awesome. Very nice. Love it. And the next one, and last one I got here, from my Gadgets and Gizmos stop, is, again, it's in the DC Comics line. It's number 92. It is Black Manta. Very cool. Very cool. Very, colors are basic. It's got the silver with the red eyes, the black, but I love the little whatever, this gun or whatever he's holding, and then I love the wires in the back here. Let me show you guys. So up front, very cool. And I love that. This is cool. How they have the wires going from the tank here into the mask. Very, very cool. Awesome pop. Love it. Awesome. Put him there. As you see the collection growing, let's get into the next set. Now the next thing I'm going to go into, these aren't pops. These are some awesome WWE figures I found at a local Walmart when I was trying to look for some Funkos, but my Walmarts, again, they kind of suck as well. They don't have really anything. But I passed through the wrestling line. If you know, in some other episodes I've opened up, I think you might be able to see them here. I have the old school Undertaker, Psycho Sid, if you remember Psycho Sid, and the old school British Bulldog. Lauren has a bunch of wrestling toys. She has newer ones of people nowadays. John Cena, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, all those guys and girls. Nikki and Brie Bella, she has all them. And then she has all my old stuff that we did an episode, if you look, of our collection episode. But for this one, for these, I'm only picking up ones that I see that there were wrestlers that I loved back in the 80s and 90s, and people that I want to have in my little bit of a collection. So first we'll get into the first one I got here. It's an Elite Series, and I'm not going to open these yet. I'll just go show it to you. This is Erwin R. Shyster. If you remember Erwin R., IRS, I loved IRS. If you guys don't know, his kids, he's the father of Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, because Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, if you didn't know, are brothers. Big fan, so I had to pick that up. All right, next up, I picked up, he was one of my absolute favorites growing up. I loved his cockiness, his heel tendency, and you see a lot of times I love the heels because that's the best part. Just like in a movie, I love villains because they have the most fun. They're the best part usually. But this is one of my all-time favorite heels from the 80s and 90s. It is Ravishing Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. There he is. There's Ravish. He comes with a robe. Trying to get it in here with no glare. Sorry, guys. Trying. That's awesome. Love the Ravishing Rick Rude. We used to get on the mic and rip apart the audience. All the men in the audience then would go after the women. And I remember his feud with Jake the Snake Roberts was awesome. awesome. Should have had a world title in the WWF. He ended up going to WCW and had a little title, I think he had a couple title reigns there. And then the last one I picked up, and I had to get this because, again, I've mentioned in the past I was never a big fan of his growing up, but I did like him later on when he was in WCW and he turned heel finally, and I liked him a little bit more after that. But I had to have this for my collection that I'm starting. It is Hulk Hogan. And this is called the Superstar Entrances. I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing because he's got the shirt on and stuff. It's like what he looked like when he came down to the entrance. I'm going to open up this one just because it's a little easier to open than those other ones. This is really old school, like late 80s, early 90s Hogan. Just look at his face there. Even the hair. You see? It's got a little, like, this is like the 80s, 90s Hulk Hogan. And I thought that was awesome. And I wanted to get it for my little collection. So there you go. Let's move on to some more pops. All right, so we're going to get into some Barnes & Noble pops I picked up. And first we'll start with these two bad boys that I grabbed. These are both Barnes & Noble exclusives. And they're both flocked. And they're both from the Sesame Street line. And the first one I have here is number 4. It is Bert. So it is a flocked Bert, which is awesome. There we go. Oh, that feels so cool. That feels so cool. A flocked Bert. Even the hands are flocked. That's cool. There he is. Flocked Bert. I love Sesame Street. Grew up with the... Oh, little mark there. I grew up watching Sesame Street. Remember my grandparents bringing me to the Nassau Coliseum back in the day to watch Sesame Street. I guess they were on ice or whatever. They used to have shows. And I used to buy all the pendants back in the 80s and have them up on my wall. So this is pretty cool. And Lauren loves Sesame Street and Ashley's into it too. So it's really cool to get these and then, you know, pass them down with the kids and stuff. So we'll set Ernie right there. All right. And then the next one I got when I stopped at that store, again, it's a flocked Sesame Street pop. It's number 8. It's the flocked Elmo, which Ashley absolutely loves because she is a huge Elmo fan. Oh, man, he is all flocked. Such an awesome color of red. That is awesome. Like, this is making me now second guess having the vinyl ones, but, you know, it's for the collection, so whatever. But there you go. Look at that. That red is so vibrant. It feels so cool. He's flocked everywhere because, you know, he doesn't wear clothes. But that's cool. That is a cool flocked little Elmo. Very cool. All right. Let's set him right there. All right. My next Barnes & Noble bag I have here. Whoop. Lost one. All right. The big one. I lost it. In this one, I found they had some clearance pops, so we'll get into that too. But first, we're going to get into the first set I have here on the top, and these are from the Captain America Civil War. This is number 139. This is the Crossbones Unmasked. I did, in an earlier episode, have a masked Crossbones. I love the pop. The pop is great. Very great detail. Look there. Look at the face. Great detail. Even the hair. The face is great with all the scars. He's got his outfit. He's got everything. My only complaint about the Crossbones character is that I felt like he didn't have a lot to do in that movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, sorry, it's been out for a while, but I mean, he basically is dead within the first like 5 minutes of the movie. Kind of sucks. I was hoping they would do more with him. And I was hoping the way they were hyping him up with Funko and all the material for Crossbones, I thought he was going to be in the movie a lot more than he was. It was kind of like what they did in the Batman vs. Superman movie. They had all this Aquaman stuff, and Aquaman was literally only in it for like 2 seconds. So it's kind of a bummer, but, you know, it's a really cool pop, so that's cool. We'll set him right there. Another one from the Captain America Civil War line is number 121. 129, I'm sorry. It is the Winter Soldier. There's Winter Soldier with his metal arm. He's got the gun right there. Pretty cool. Cool pop. Not bad. Good for the collection. All right. We'll set him right there. Next up, we're going to go with some that I got on sale at Barnes & Noble. They were on clearance for 50% off. So I basically got these pops for $4. No, $4.50, and then I'm a Barnes & Noble member, so I get another 20% off that. So I got them for pretty cheap. And this is from, it's granted a little older, it's from the Avengers Age of Ultron. It's number 67. It's Captain America. Now, I didn't buy a lot of these pops from the Age of Ultron just because I saw them everywhere. It was super saturated. The market was saturated for these. So I figured I would just hold off and wait. And it's kind of also when I got into collecting them, so I didn't want to overdo it. Look what I'm doing now. But there you go, I got it. There he is, Captain America from the Age of Ultron Avengers movie, which I know a lot of people complain about. I actually liked it. I enjoy a lot of these movies. You know, I don't go into them expecting, you know, award-winning movies and performances. I'm just looking to be entertained, and I am usually by them. The next one I got, again, this was another 50% off, and then on top of my 20% off. This is from the Avengers Age of Ultron, also number 68. It's the Hulk. That's pretty cool. The only thing with the Hulk, though, I wish they made him like in a 6-inch pop, because he's big. Making him the same size as everybody else is kind of weak, and kind of, you know, they should have made him a 6-inch pop, since he is the Hulk. But there he is. Kind of looks like the Jolly Green Giant. Ho, 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 Green Giant. So there you go. There's the Hulk with his purple pants. Nice green. I like how they have the different tones of green for his face and body, different from his hair. It's like a darker green. Very cool. All right. My only complaint is that it's the Hulk. He should be a little bigger than everybody else. Next up in my Barnes & Noble stop, I got from the Pac-Man set for the Pop Games, number 86. This finishes my Pac-Man line now. I finally found Clyde. And there he is. Clyde. Just like the other Ghost, you know, he's got his bright orange color. He's got the thumbs up with the red gloves. He's kind of got like that, kind of like laid back, lackadaisical face, looking like, hey, what's up, man? You're not going to get me, Pac-Man. There you go. Clyde. Add it to the collection. Awesome. Another line finished. Next up, again, this is another 50% off one I got. The box wasn't the greatest shape, but, you know, 50% off, what are you going to do? And this is from, again, Age of Ultron, the Avengers, number 69. Thor. Oh, there he is. Cool. With his hammer. Looking all stoic and mighty. Nice little braids in the back. Bring him up close. There's Thor. Chris Hemsworth Thor from the Avengers. And this is the Age of Ultron. All right. So cool. We'll set him back there. And then next up in that same line, again, another 50% off. Age of Ultron Avengers, number 70. I grabbed Hawkeye. There's Hawkeye. His head is pretty far off his base, which sucks. You can see the metal. That sucks. There you go. You can see the metal right there. That's what I hate about these bobbleheads. So I'll try to have to figure that out. But there's Hawkeye. He's got his bow and arrow. Pretty cool. There's Hawkeye. All right. All right. All right. All right. Moving on from Barnes & Noble. Also, I picked up this is from Captain America Civil War. I picked up number 135. It is the 6-inch Giant Man. We all know, if you haven't seen it yet, this is what Ant-Man blows up to during that huge, awesome battle at the airport. So let's get and I thought Civil War was fantastic. Just awesome. Whoa. Holy mackerel, this is huge, big.
That's what she said.
Wow. There's Giant Man. That's pretty cool. Look at that. He is massive. That is fantastic. I love this. So heavy. That is cool. Got the bobble, though. But that is a cool pop. Very cool. So we will throw Giant Man right back there. All right. Awesome. Let's get into my next set of pops and other toys. This is from Target. All right, so these I picked up from Target. I have two Funko Pop. I think they're exclusives. They're both exclusives. And then I picked up another WWE figure for my collection that I just had to have because of someone else that I used to love growing up. So we'll get into the Pops first. The first one, again, it's a Target exclusive. It is from Star Wars, The Force Awakens line. It's number 100. It's FN2187. It is Finn with the 3 blood, marks on his mask. His head's a little crooked, but that's pretty cool. That really looks cool. I like the blood stain on it. That was a great movie, Force Awakens. There he is. You see, and he's got, if you could tell the color, it's kind of like sandblasted because, he's in the wars and everything, and sands and dirt being all thrown around. So they made him kind of like look like dirty. And he's got the 3 marks of blood right there, which is awesome. There it is. That's a cool pop. I like that. We will throw him right back there next to Giant Man. The other pop I got, which is an exclusive, it's from Captain America Civil War. It's number 140. It is the Battle Damage Crossbones. And this is the Battle Damage Crossbones. Looks pretty cool. It's got, mask is all damaged up after his battle with Captain America. Pretty cool. I like it. Did they need to make a unmasked, a damaged mask, and then a regular mask? Probably not, but guess what? I'm the asshole that bought all 3, so here we are. So that's cool. We'll add him. We'll throw him right back there. And then let's get into the WWE figure. Again, I'm not going to open this one up because it's one of the Elites. And those ones are a little more difficult to open because they come with stuff. That other one I did with Hogan is easier because it's just him. But this is the Elite. It says the WWE Network Spotlight, which is pretty cool. It's the Big Boss Man. Had to get this. Loved the Boss Man when I was a kid. I love the Boss Man. I'm going to add it to my collection of old school wrestlers from the 80s and 90s that I absolutely love. So we'll set that over there. And now we are going to get into my 5. That's right, 5 Hot Topic bags. And there are some other little stuff in here from Funko also. And some are not from Funko. But we're going to get into that. Let's get into it. We'll start with my smallest bag first. I have 2 Disney ones. And they're from the new movie Finding Dory. This is $191. This is Hank. I figured why not pick it up. It's a Disney one. We're a Disney family. Holy crap, he's heavy. And why not? And this is cool. This is actually really, really nice. He's holding a coffee pot. I guess we'll learn more about that. But that is a really cool pop. Look at that. It's very vibrant. The color is awesome. It's like a reddish orange kind of color. He's holding a clear coffee pot there if you see. And look at the bottom. Detail on with all the tentacles. They did not really have to do that. That is pretty cool. That they have all the tentacles even going up the arm, if you see. That's very cool. And that's what I love about these new Funko Pops is the detail. That's a great pop. So we got Hank from Finding Dory. And then I guess you could figure what's coming next. It is Finding Dory as well. Number 192, it's Dory. And right now, they only have the 2. They only have Dory and Hank. So I don't know if they're going to be like the only 2 real main characters in the movie. But that's cool. We picked them both up. And that is a weird pop. I've never collected any of the Finding Nemo or anything pops. But this is cool. It's just weird. It's like so thin. Very vinyl-y. Like you could hear the air coming out. Not bad. It's just weird. Look how thin that is. Like all the way around. And it's like you can push it and you hear the air coming out. I like the detail in the colors though. It's very nice. It looks like a real looks just like Dory. Popped right out of the movie. Which way am I going? Ooh. So there you go. We got Dory. We'll throw Dory right here. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now to get into... Oh good lord. There are so many here. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to get into these. I don't know where to start, but we'll start with this bag. Now, mind you, a lot of these I got with my hot cash. At the time, I had about 12 or 13 hot cash, something like that. And basically, every $30 you spend, you get $15 off. So I think I got like 26 or 28 pops, but I only paid for about 12 of them. Not a bad price. That breaks it down to about $6 each or so. So let's get into it. Again, I don't remember what I got, so I'm going to reach in, and it's going to be new to me too. And here's one that I got. Now, I don't know anything about this movie coming out. I don't know anything about the game. I only picked it up because this pop looked awesome, and it's from the Pop Movies Warcraft. It's number 287, and I think you say his name, Dorotan? I don't know. Like I said, I never played it. This is really cool. Very detailed. Great. See... Man, the new pops, and I'm hoping they get better and better. The detail is getting perfect. Look at that detail on that. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to look like, but I'm assuming that's pretty close to it. Look at the hair, to every braid in the back. This is great. I don't know much about it, but I love this pop. This is one I would love to display. You know, when I finally get that house with my own man cave and I can get all my pops out. Because, guys, I have so many pops. I've only been collecting over a little over a year. I have 3 huge boxes in a storage unit. I just can't fit them in my apartment anymore. I have another box almost complete filled. So I'll have 4, and they're huge, extra large size boxes filled with pops. Then I have some on display out of boxes, some behind me. You see on my desk. I have some other ones on shelf, but I just don't have enough room. I got to get my house with my man cave so I can get them all out. So there we go. We'll set him right there. Next up in here, we got... Okay, this is another Captain America Civil War. This is number 131. It is Agent 13. Nothing that special. Pretty basic, but paint looks very good. No paint defects. The head looks good on. You don't see any of the springs. That's pretty good pop. Not bad. Pretty basic, but good for the collection. All right, so we'll throw her right there. All right. Next up, from the Star Wars line. This is from Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's number 80. It is Princess Leia from the new movie. This is the new Princess Leia. There she is. Very cool. Head looks a little too wobbly, but whatever. She'll be in the box. Pops up the base. I'm going to leave her on now because she's so tiny. And there she is. Princess Leia. Pretty basic. But, you know, it's cool because how they can make them look a little older is fantastic. How they do the artwork and the sculpting and everything. But that's great. So we will throw Leia there. As you see this massive mound of figures behind me growing. Next in the Star Wars Force Awakens line, it's number 79. It is Han Solo. It looks great. I mean, just how they make it look like an older Han Solo is fantastic. If you didn't know Star Wars or you didn't know this was Han Solo, if you looked at this, you could probably say, it kind of looks like Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Perfectly done. And how they made him look older. It's just great. And it goes to the way that Funko is making their stuff so perfect. It's pretty cool. I like that. So we will add Han Solo right there. Oh my god, you guys are taking over. Then the last one in this bag I have, and this one was awesome. I have not seen this anywhere. I happened to walk into another local Hot Topic near me. And I just saw one sitting on the shelf. I saw it. I entered the store, and the pops all the way at the back. I started walking down an aisle, and halfway down I saw it. And I just made a beeline right for it. Grabbed it with a couple other ones. I always go up to the register and say, hey, can I put some here? I'm going to keep looking. They're always cool with that. And then some lady came in, was asking for it, and they had no more. They didn't even know they had this one. All of a sudden, I hear a worker. I'm still looking. Hey, a worker go, oh, we have one right here. And I ran over. I'm like, oh, no. And the other girl's like, oh, no, that's his. And I'm like, yeah, that's mine. I'm picking that up. I was not letting this slip through my fingers. It is from one of my favorite shows on television now, but it's also a prequel to one of my all-time favorite shows. It's from the Pop television line, Better Call Saul. It's number 322. It's Jimmy McGill. Absolutely love it. It's got him in his regular, normal-looking suit. He's holding a folder that says Elder Law. If you watch the show, you'll get that. And this is really cool. And I can't wait till I can finally display them all. Have him next to my Saul Goodman. Awesome. So there you go. There's Jimmy McGill. Just an awesome show. If you guys are not watching that, you have to watch that. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, get into Breaking Bad. All right, next bag. Again, I don't remember what's in it, but let's get into my next Hot Topic bag. Oh, all right. So here we're going to have a big set. I finished the whole set of this line. It is another Pop television line. It is from the Friends TV show. This is number 264, and it is Chandler Bing. Friends was an awesome show, and this is really cool. I like the Chandler Bing Pop here. It's pretty cool. He's holding the little duck, and it looks like Chandler Bing. He's got his little sweater vest on. Look at that. There's Chandler. Again, basic Pop, nothing special. But again, it's from a show that I absolutely love. I collect things from stuff that I love, stuff that just makes me remember being younger, either it be a kid in the 80s or a teenager in the 90s or a young adult in the 2000s. It just strikes a nostalgia thing with me, and like seeing the Friends ones, you know, I was just like, oh man, that's awesome. I remember Friends. I remember watching it when I was at home, living at home in high school. I remember watching it when I was in college. I remember watching it with Kathy when we first started dating back in the early 2000s. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff tied to Pops that I pick up, and that's really one of the reasons is when it's a nostalgia thing, I pick it up. Some people might go, oh, that's stupid, they're corny Pops. That's great. Don't buy it. I like it. All right, so we will throw Chandler Bing right there. Get into the next one, and again, it's from Friends, number 262, and it is Ross Geller. So there you go. There's Ross. That's cool. And he's got, what was the monkey's name? Was it Marcel? I think it was Marcel, right? Was the monkey's name? I'm drawing a blank. But there he is. That's cool. There's Ross, and he's got Marcel on his little leg. And I love how each Pop, they gave something to really tie in that character. Like, you know, Chandler has the duck, because you remember Joey and Chandler had the ducks living with them. You know, they got Marcel with Ross, because you remember, even though that was early on in the series, he had the monkey. That's cool. All right, we'll set him there. Next up from that line, it's number 263. It's Monica Geller, and she's in her chef outfit, which is great because she was a chef. So that's pretty cool. She got her frying pan. There she is, Monica Geller. I'll bring that in a little closer so you guys can take a look at that. There she is. Very cool with the frying pan. Awesome. All right. Moving along with this Friends line, who are we pulling out next? We're going to pull out number 265, and it's Joey Tribbiani. And there he is. Joey, how you doing? I was thinking, after I saw them and I bought them, I remember now, I was like, oh man, that'd be cool if they had an exclusive one of him with like a meatball hero, because you know how I always liked his heroes. But there he is, looks just like him with the hair spiked up, and he's holding the little, I guess that's a duck too, in his hand. A little white duck right there. So there you go. There you go, Joey Tribbiani. That's awesome. All right, moving along with that line, we got number 261 in the Friends line. It's Rachel Green. And there she is, and that is awesome. They got her in the Central Perk waitress outfit, holding a cup of the coffee from Central Perk. Even got the little, it even says Central Perk on the cup and on her little apron. They got her Rachel hair that everybody back in the 90s was getting, all the women. And it's even got the highlights in it. Great detail. This is probably the coolest looking one and the most detailed when it comes to, like, look at the hair with all the highlights. And even just with the Central Perk little additions from the coffee spot that they used to hang out at. That's pretty cool. We'll set her there. Next up in the Friends line, my last one is number 266, and it's Phoebe Buffay. She's got her little guitar, probably singing some Stinky Cat. They got her with the guitar, again, nothing real special, basic pop, but pretty cool, pretty detailed. And the guitar stands her apart from everybody else, so they all have, that's what I loved about that set, they all have something that makes them unique to that character. All right, next up in this bag, we have, it's from the Game of Thrones line, it's number 39, and I picked up Bronn. Pretty cool, pretty basic, looks like Bronn's holding his sword, very detailed. I like the work on the shirt and stuff, if you could tell. There he is with his sword, pretty cool. There's Bronn, looks like Bronn. That's an awesome pop to add to the collection of Game of Thrones. All right, next up, we're gonna get into this next bag of Hot Topic, and I got that one and one more, and then this haul, will be over. All right. So first off, right off the top, I'm gonna go. These are some things that Lauren saw when we were in the store, and I thought they were awesome. I love this show on the Disney Channel. It's from a cartoon. They were selling them at Hot Topic. We got them with the hot cash. We got them pretty cheap as well. It's from the Gravity Falls, and I'm not going to open them because I know Lauren wanted to open them, but I'm going to show you guys. It's from the Gravity Falls. They're little action figures that are 4+. It's Gravity Falls, and they each come with 2 figures. So like in this one, you get Dipper, and you get a barfing gnome, which is awesome. Like, again, this is such a great show. If you haven't watched Gravity Falls, you got to go check out Gravity Falls on Disney. It reminds me of the old school like Nickelodeon shows like Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life and stuff like that. It's got that weird, funny humor to it. And this has got Dipper, and the throwing up gnome was awesome. So we got that one. I'll put that over there. Then we got another one was Grunkle Stan and Bill Cipher. So that's pretty cool. Show that up close. There's Stan and there's Bill Cipher. That's awesome. Such a great show. I wonder if they have ones like this with like Phineas and Ferb, because that's another show I love on Disney. Another cartoon is Phineas and Ferb. But then here we got Mabel and Waddles, which is her little pig there. So there you go. There's Mabel and Waddles. Pretty cool. Awesome. Wanted to show you guys that. Now let's get into the pops. All right. So we're going to start with, from the movie line, this is from the Independence Day movie. It's number 282. We have David Levinson. And it looks just like the character. It looks just like Jeff Goldblum with the glasses and the rolled up unbuttoned shirt. He's got holding some paper in his hand. There you go. There is the Jeff Goldblum character, David Levinson from Independence Day. So we will throw him. Whoa. Bronn overboard. Next up, from the Independence Day line, so this closed out my original set. I don't have the Chase, and I know they have a new line for the new movie coming out, but this is number 281. It's Steve Hiller, which was played by Will Smith in the original movie, who I believe is not returning for the new one. At least, I don't think he is. Again, nothing special about it. It's just a basic pop. Looks kind of like the Will Smith character, and he's holding a cigar, if you can tell. Right there in his hand, because if you remember at the end, he smokes a cigar with Jeff Goldblum's character after they defeat the aliens. Okay, all right, let's get into this. Next up, from the Captain America Civil War line, it's number 128. It's War Machine. That's pretty cool. I love that. Love the silver, the 2 different silver types of. But again, why couldn't they just make this like an exclusive metallic one and not even bother with this one? Just make it metallic, which would be awesome. There he is, War Machine. All right, awesome. Add that to the collection here. Next up, from the Captain America Civil War movie, another one. It's number 126. It is Iron Man. So there you go. There's Iron Man. Awesome. Love the yellow and the gold. Love the red. That's awesome. There he is. Pretty cool. Very cool pop. I haven't been able to find the Hot Topic exclusive one where he's got his mask open. Haven't found that one yet, but we got some more. Next up, from the Captain America Civil War line, it's number 127. It's the Hot Topic exclusive. It's Falcon. This is awesome. I love the stand. I love when they have the stand. It looks like he's flying. That's pretty cool. Very detailed. Love all the work on there. Looks just like Falcon. Got the goatee, got the goggles. Very cool. Love the wings. Look at that up close. That is a pretty cool looking pop. There are the wings. Really awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's a great pop to display. All right. Next up, from another one from the Captain America Civil War line. It's number 132. It's the Black Widow. So I sense you're starting to get a theme of when I pick these up, if you can tell. All right. So let's get into Black Widow. And there she is. Black Widow. Played by the awesomely talented and beautiful Scarlett Johansson, who I absolutely love. There she is. Loving the red hair. Really bright. Stands out. Love the outfit. Looking cool. Awesome. Nothing super special, but it looks like Black Widow. So that is cool. We'll put her right there. All right. Next up, and it looks like it might be the last one in this bag of the Captain America Civil War line. It's number 125. It is Captain America. Oh, that's cool. And they have the shield in the back, which is really cool and different. Changes it up a little bit. So there he is. And there he is. That's cool. Got the shield in the back. Different. Awesome. Not on his arm like a lot of the other ones. But that's pretty cool. So we got Captain America. And I have about 50 billion boxes here starting to topple over on me. Uh-oh. All right, next up in this bag, we have a Hot Topic exclusive. It's from the Disney line. It's number 94. It is the Flocked Bambi, which is awesome. Bambi is such a great movie. That's cool. That's a nice flocked pop. Very cool. Everything's flocked about it. Very detailed. I like that. That's a cute little Bambi. Look at that. And it's all flocked. Love this one. Got the stripe down the back with the little spots and stuff. There you go. There's Bambi. Nice and flocked. Really cool. All right. Set right there. And then the last two we have in here are from the Game of Thrones line. This is number 42, and this is Melisandre. I think that's how you say it. Melisandre. The Red Witch. I haven't been able to find the Barnes & Noble exclusive one yet where like she's like got like a clear looking outfit. But this one's pretty cool. She's got the red dress, got her little choker on. Good, keep that on. I don't want to see that pop made. But and there she is with like her little fire or whatever. Wand or whatever. So there she is. Melisandre. Alright. So we will throw her there. And then last one in this bag from Game of Thrones, number 32, and I got it. This was $7. So you figure, you know, the other ones I got for about $6. I probably got this one for about $4 or so. It is, oh, I started opening it. It's Grey Worm. Pretty basic. Nothing wrong with it. No paint flaws. A lot of the ones I've opened here today, not many have had paint flaws at all, really. There you go. Really cool. There's Grey Worm. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, getting through this. We're going to get into the last bag here. This one I picked up most recently, just a couple days ago. I hadn't been to Hot Topic in about a month, and I went, and I found some that I picked up. So I got some hot cash for it, got them on sale, 2 for 1, and let's get into it. All right, this is from the new Ghostbusters movie. This is the only one I'm probably going to pick up. I have no interest in the other ones. I have no interest in that movie. I'm only going to see it because Lauren wants to. But this is number 308. I just thought this looked really cool. It's Rowan's Ghost. And I believe Rowan's Ghost is supposed to be the ghost that is the main villain, I think. And it's supposed to be the ghost that's in the middle of the logo, is what I've heard. So that's the only reason I picked this up. This will probably, most likely, be the only one I pick up in this line. I just wanted to have it for my Ghostbusters collection. I thought it looked really cool. And I thought it kind of was cool that this was supposed to be the ghost in that big logo. That he's finally got like a little pop and a little character. That's the only reason I picked this up. I will not pick up any of the other ones. Maybe that other ghost if I find it, because the ghosts are cool. In the pop form. In the movie, they look like absolute dog shit. But there you go. There's Rowan's Ghost. The next one I have from the Disney line, they're newer. This is from the movie Pocahontas. And this is $197, and it's Pocahontas herself. And that's really cool. Very detailed. That's a great looking detailed pop of Pocahontas. We'll bring it in there a little closer. There she is. Got her everything on. Long black hair. Very cool. That's a cool pop. I'm glad they finally made Pocahontas. I'd like to see them come out with some other ones. But also from the Pocahontas line, there are only 2 figures. I have them both. This is $198. It's Miko, the raccoon, her pet raccoon, which is pretty cool. Every Disney movie, you have to have a pet, some type of talking animal. And there you go, we got Miku. There he is. And he's holding like a little cookie or cracker or something that he must have been eating. There you go. Make him look so cute in the movies. But we have raccoons here, especially in the summer. They don't look cute to me, man. They look like they're about to run and attack me. But anyway, there you go. Miku the raccoon. Throw him there. Let's get into these next ones. Okay. First, let me show you a little pocket pop I picked up that was brand new. It was just out there, and I just really liked the color, and I liked the actress that's playing this role, and I can't wait to see how she portrays this character. It's from the Suicide Squad. I picked up the pocket pop of Harley Quinn. There you go. You see her there. I just thought the color on it looked great. Margot Robbie is absolutely gorgeous and such a great actress. Loved her in Wolf of Wall Street. Can't wait to see her portrayal of Harley Quinn on the big screen. So I picked that up because I do collect some of these pocket pops, but only really cool ones or exclusive ones that I really like. And I just thought this looked really cool, so I picked that up. So I will throw that right there. All right, so speaking of Suicide Squad, they had pretty much all the Suicide Squad pops there when I got there. They had just gotten them. I only picked up 2, though. I really want to try to limit my pop intake, so I'm trying to be a little bit more picky and choosy, as you can tell by this awesome video. But I only picked up 2, and they were the 2 that looked the most interesting to me and the 2 that I'm most curious about in the movie. You know, I didn't get Killer Croc. That's one I want to get, but I'm going to hold off. But I did pick up Suicide Squad line. It's number 97. I picked up the regular-looking Harley Quinn. All right, so there she is. Really cool. Love the look on this. Love the color, the hair, the makeup. She's got a tattoo on the side that says Rotten. Really cool. Really like that. Take a look at that, guys. There she is. Look at the face, the makeup on the face, the blue and the red. Then you got the hair color, which is great with that blonde hair. Outfit is awesome. And she's holding her bat that says good night. She's got a thing on her leg here that says pudding. And if you watched the 90s Batman animated series, you'll understand the pudding comment. It says, I love pudding, Harley, and pudding. And on the front, it says, Daddy's Little Monster. That's awesome. That is such a cool looking pop. Like that one a lot. Very cool. All right. Then let's get into, from the Suicide Squad line, I got number 96. I got the Joker. Jared Leto's Joker. Just the regular one. They had the tuxedo one. That's some other ones. I really just wanted to pass on them for now. I'll see how I feel at a future time if I can get them. But I just really wanted this one. I'm really curious to see what Jared Leto does with this Joker. Looks different. I'm a big fan of Jack Nicholson. I was a huge fan of Heath Ledger, even though when Heath Ledger was first announced for Dark Knight, I was totally against it. But when I saw his performance, my jaw dropped, and it was the best performance of the Joker I think I've ever seen. Jack Nicholson's up there also. Curious to see what Leto can do. He is a great actor. I'm really hoping that he could pull it off pretty well. I'm hoping to see what he could do with it. But there is the pop. He's got the slick back green hair, kind of palish face, not really the white paint. He's got the scars on the tattoo on the front says damage. He's got a tattoo of a J there. On the back of his arm here, there's a bunch of tattoos of ha 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 ha, just written everywhere, all over his body actually. It says Joker on his stomach. He's got the Arkham pants on, one purple glove, no shoes. Very interesting looking pop and character. I'm curious to see what he could do with it. I'm hoping he knocks it out of the park, especially for the Suicide Squad's sake, because those are boxes falling, because I have so many. I'll show you when I'm done. Next up, let's get into another Hot Topic exclusive I got here. It's from the Game of Thrones line. It's number 7. It's the Jon Snow. All right, well, there's Jon Snow, and he's got blood, on the eye and everything, I guess, and on his stomach and stuff from when he got killed at the end of last season. You see the blood on his front and on his eye. So that's it. That's the Jon Snow. It was a Funko, a Hot Topic exclusive, and I just thought it looked really cool, and I don't think I have a Jon Snow, so I was like, let me grab the exclusive. Real quick, the next 3 I'm gonna show you. Sorry, it was a set of 4. I can't find the 4th one yet. These next 3 I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna open them up because I actually got them for Lauren for her collection. She loves this movie. It's a Disney movie. She absolutely loved it. I'm gonna save it for her, but I'm also gonna. I haven't told her I got it for her. I'm gonna let her when she gets out of, she finishes school in about 2 weeks, she'll be done with 2nd grade, going into 3rd grade. She's had a great year. She's done great school-wise. No issues, great work, everything. So I'm trying to find her the 4th one to finish the set. And my wife and I are going to give it to her as like a end of school year present. And I'm going to let her open them up on the channel. But I'll just show you guys real quick. It's from the Disney Descendants line. If you have any kids, if any of you guys have watched it. I watched it with her. We weren't the biggest fans of it, but she loves it, so whatever. I picked her up 196th in the line. It's Jay from the Descendants line. I picked her up 195. It's Carlos, who's supposed to be... Now, Jay is supposed to be Jafar's son. Carlos is supposed to be Cruella de Vil's son. There you go. And then I picked her up Mal, number 193. Who's supposed to be the evil, Maleficent's daughter. So there you go, there's Mal. The only one I'm missing to get her is right there. It's Evie, who is the daughter of the evil queen. So I'm going to let her open those up on her own thing. And stay tuned, guys, too. I think I've been talking with Lauren. I might start a separate channel for Lauren and Ashley to do their own thing. They're really into watching a lot of these YouTube channels of other kids doing just, I don't know, to me, they love it. To me, I look at it and go, okay. But they're super popular, millions of views, millions of subscribers. And I was like, you know what? Because Lauren wants to do that stuff also, and I don't see it fit in the Everyday Geek channel. But I've told her that I might start a channel just for them, maybe call it the Lauren and Ashley Show or something like that, and just have them, they have so much stuff on Lauren's tablet, on my wife's tablet. They did just videotape themselves. Like Lauren just did a how-to by herself in the kitchen making chocolate milk. And I watched it because I heard her doing it. And I said afterwards, I said, let me watch that. And I thought it was really cool. It was really cute. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we can. You might see me mention something about their own channel coming up. It's in the works. I don't know if it's going to be 100% going to happen. But it's there. It might happen. We've been talking about it. I'd have to start doing some work on that. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this super massive haul of Funko Pops and other stuff I got. Let me know what you're finding out there. Let me know what you thought of these. If there are any ideas or suggestions you wanted to throw down, put them down in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you. Remember, guys, also to like and share this video. I appreciate you guys watching. And if you could share it with your friends and family and all over your social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, that would be fantastic. So remember to like and share it. Give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go find that red button, hit it up, subscribe, get information on our future videos that are coming out. And remember, guys, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Everyday Geek TV. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Adios. Are all the boxes that now I have to go put them all back in. Oh, my goodness. Wah, wah, wah.